Hey everyone, it's me, Cindy. It is day 49 of my 100 days of meditating and for 1 hour a day making a video. And today I have been setting up to try to do an exercise video. And because I don't have anybody else sort of helping me, it's taken me like an hour just to try to put the camera up on books and all that kind of stuff. So before I go into making my exercise video, I just wanted to check in and say that I am definitely promoting very much the clearing of the clutter, the getting the stuff out of your home and your whatever it is, office, car, that you don't use, you don't need anymore, storage space, whatever it is. It's a continuous, a very cathartic thing to do. And really, only you can do it because you know what's important to you. You know what you want to save. You know what you want to throw away. Yesterday, I took 6 more bags to the Goodwill. I had just taken 4 or 5 a couple of weeks ago, and I put them in my car in the back seat. They were shoes and handbags and linens and some electronical stuff and some frames, that kind of stuff. And they had memory to them. And the thing that I put my shoes in, that sort of thing. So I put it all in the back seat of my car and drove less than a mile to the Goodwill. And as I was driving to the Goodwill in like 0.8 of a mile, I felt the heaviness of the stuff. It was bizarre. It was like this dark cloud had just come over me and was weighing me down. And I was like, wow, I get it. This is some heavy energy that has been laying around in my closets, in my, just because it's in a closet and the door is shut doesn't mean it's not there. And I just knew to myself that this was the right thing to give these things up, because it's not always easy doing that. Things have sentimental value, things you want to hold on to because they remind you of a good time in your life, or they were given to you by somebody special. So I went to the Goodwill, and there were like 5 cars there, and it's a very small turnabout thing, and both the way in and the way out were full. And I was like, okay, I can't pull into the driveway right now, so I'm just gonna go around the block. It usually takes a very short amount of time. They come out, they grab your things from the bag, from the car, they give you a receipt, and you're gone. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to drive around the block. And it was so interesting. I was like, I'm driving around the block, and I'm feeling even more of the heaviness of the stuff that's in my car. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess I just have to hold on to this for like 5 more minutes while I drive around the block until the Goodwill parking lot is clear and I can drive into it. And so that's what I did. I just drove around the block a couple of times with this kind of weighty, heavy of the stuff in my car. And I really felt it. And then I got to the Goodwill again. It was totally clear. I pulled in and started, handing the guy at the Goodwill, who was very chatty, my stuff. And he was actually like holding me there. He was asking me if I want to, do another, have a donation to another charity. And I said, no, that's okay. I have my charities that I give to. And then I had shorts on, and he's like, I bet you exercise a lot. And I was like, oh my gosh, I just want to get out of here. And he's like, ask me how I knew that. How did I know that you exercise? And I was like, because I'm wearing shorts. I have strong legs. And he's like, yeah. Oh, so I was just like, get it out of my car. Get me out of here. But so I did. I got the stuff out of my car and I drove out. I felt 10 pounds lighter. It was amazing. It was instantaneous. As soon as I can even still feel a little residual, even though it was yesterday, that all of a sudden it was like, oh, like something had lifted. And so I felt like it was the right thing. It was the right thing to let those things go. And I've just been doing that over and over. But I've been really, sometimes sitting with things before I get rid of them, because I don't think it's a good idea to just get rid of everything. It's a very time-consuming process, and you really have to take your time doing it, but the payoff is like amazing. And I still have stuff, but it's so much less, and it's getting so much better in my space. Today I just mopped all my floors and just felt very homebody-ish and very like rebuilding my space. So if you need any, I'm still going back to, it's because of the closet moths. It's because of the moths that I started this whole process. So who knew? And so anyway, I encourage you to do the same and just start somewhere, because it's incredibly freeing. And I know for somebody like me that has a lot of mind chatter, and you don't realize the stuff in your home has energy to it. And one more story. I walked in to train somebody the other day, and I came into the gym. It's a small gym, and nobody was in there, but there was condensation all over like the mirrors, and there was just like somebody had been in there sweating everywhere. And I just immediately like felt that energy of whoever that person was doing this crazy workout and sweating all over the place, and not being aware that there's other people that want to work out in that space. And later I found out that there was somebody in there. They had turned the thermometer down to like 55 degrees and did like this whole workout in there and just never cleaned up or never. And I thought, wow, I felt that. Like I felt that person. I felt that energy. I felt that, whatever that, whatever it was going on with him, that he needed to do that and then just leave and not clean up after himself. So it's energy. There's energy, and you can feel it. And so it, just going through your stuff, furniture, photos, writings, paperwork, anything that has energy to it. I really believe that. So anyway, that is that, and have a good day.